Most of my work is for books or for exhibitions. I've always sort of focused on my artwork. I've had a number of opportunities over the years to do commercial work, which I actually really enjoy. And it was while I was a second-year student at Yale that I started photographing toys. With, finishing my work at Yale, one of my classmates, Gary Trudeau, who was studying graphic design, he and I ended up collaborating on a book project where we recreated the Eastern Front in World War II with toy soldiers. When the book came out in 1977, a lot of people thought the photographs were documentary photographs. I had this new project that I was working on with Gary, which was sort of creating images of the war in Iraq with toy soldiers. And Gary, one of his first suggestions to me was, that this should be done digitally, that I should, shoot digitally for sort of the first time, because that's how this war is being sort of captured. And so I looked at this as an opportunity to immerse myself in this technology. The leaf back, it was a real sort of, I think, psychological challenge for me, going from film to digital, which is something I had never worked in before. But what I love about the leaf system is that it really was so easy to use. It made the transition much easier for me. I find that I'm able to capture, real subtleties in the scene because of the back's ability to, capture light. I'm actually doing virtually no lighting at all, which has been very advantageous because it's added to the feeling of realism in the images. At first I was kind of astounded, just, how little light was needed. And I love the tonality of it by not using artificial lights, even, daylight balanced lights. So it's been very liberating in that sense. And I've been able to feel that I can be very spontaneous with the camera, which is something that's very important to me in the way that I work. The overall image quality, it's just phenomenal. Pretty much every shot that I've done with the leaf back, I don't know that I could have done it in any other way. The leaf capture software has been wonderful to work with. It's very, very easy, very user-friendly. It enables me to work on lots of different shots simultaneously. I probably have, for the Iraq project, maybe 30 or 40 separate files. So the fact that I can go into a file and do a new setup and add images to that file, it's sort of wonderful in that it allows me to both have artistic freedom, but at the same time manage the images. With the leaf capture, I'm able to look at that screen in such detail that I can see, I want to soften this focus in this particular small area. And I kind of overlooked that. Everything else about this image is great, but I want to soften it there. So I can, it's really a sort of instantaneous aesthetic experience. And I can, in real time, make those adjustments while I'm working. One of the many things I love about the leaf capture is that I can create contact sheets on the screen. I can have like a rolling set of contacts on one side and a large image in front of me. So there's this amazing flexibility. So it's a great way to work. I mean, I don't mean to be proselytizing about it, but it's really revolutionized the way that I'm approaching my subject matter. I've been very impressed with the new Leaf AFI camera. You know, having a totally self-contained system where the camera and the back are completely integrated, I think is, you know, wonderful. And it will certainly be, you know, my next choice down the road when, you know, the changes in technology dictate that, you know, I want to get a different back and a different camera. I would definitely want to get one of the Leaf cameras. I think that really says what I'm looking for as a photographer in a camera. You know, make the science as advanced as possible, as easy to use as possible, to give me the maximum flexibility as an artist, so that I'm really only dealing with aesthetic questions, not technical questions. And you know, I feel that way really about the Leaf back that I'm currently using, that it's very, very easy to use, very straightforward.